What's the average wage for all these positions, right, and stuff like that? Well, probably just to let you know, and these folks talked about it earlier today, what you listen to, you're probably going to start out in the 25th percentile, right? When you start your job somewhere, you're not going to make as much money as somebody who's been there 10 or 15 years, right? Because you got to learn, they got to grow, they got to teach you. You might be taking classes, you might be, an apprentice, you might be a helper, you might be a laborer, but you're going to start somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's in this industry or if it's whatever company that you're going to go with. If you decide to go to work in a fast food job at McDonald's or wherever, you might start sweeping floors. Tyler started it. Tyler was in the very first class of the Academy in Design and Construction in 2009. He worked at Family Fair. It was the job that he had when he was going to school. So you probably didn't start out as a cashier. You probably started out sweeping floors, right? Yep. Things like that, taking garbage out, hauling carts around and stuff like that. Doesn't matter what you're going to do. You're going to start out on the low end of those wages, and that's okay because you got to establish yourself. The median wages, right? So I put in the bold and the black. Is the highest three earners of the median wage, and then the red is the lowest three, okay? And that's the median wage, that's the average amount that somebody's going to make, okay? But who wants to make just average wages? Don't you want to be in the 90th percentile? Let's just get to the 90th percentile. Let's just start right there, all right? Or let's just work our way there. The point of the 90th percentile, though, is that you're going to get there if you work hard, right? If you're getting good grades right now and you're paying attention and you've got a job at some point when you turn 16 or 17 or 18 or you're in the band or you're in a sporting event, you're in whatever involved that you're in, you keep rising to the top, you're going to be in a 90th percentile, all right? And the thing that I did, with that 90th percentile, I want you to know there's ways to grow, there's ways to always climb, okay? In here, the column, the number of employed, the number of jobs available, I'm not going to go through that. You can just look at that. That's not all that interesting to me. Additional schooling, though, that's interesting. Ooh, man. What do I got to do if I want to make more money? Well, the top three say you're going to get additional schooling. Doesn't necessarily mean that you got to go to a four-year college. You might go to GRCC and get into a tech program. You might go to MTech through the GRCC program. There's different ways to do this. You might go to work through ABC's got a wonderful apprentice program with a number of these organizations. I'm telling you, if you want a job in this industry, you can get a job in this industry. And if you're willing to take some, 2 years worth of classes, a year worth of classes, 3 years classes, you'll help yourself get into that 90th percentile, okay? You can get there. The top three positions say that you'll need to do that. But look at how many of them are not required. Look how many of them have, where additional schooling is not necessarily required. You could go get a job right after school if you wanted to, and then you're going to get on-the-job training. I will tell you, a lot of these companies, though, will want you to take, some type of classes. Maybe not in a formal setting, but you're going to follow somebody. You're going to be an apprentice behind somebody. You want that. You want somebody who cares about you, helping you learn, helping you grow, okay? And then the last two columns, the annual median income. So if on the median income, well, let me stop first. In Grand Rapids, the area median income is $49,847,000, all right? So if your parents make $49,847,000, that's the average income for the city of Grand Rapids, for this Grand Rapids area, okay? All right, so then let's look at what the annual median income for our positions, okay? Construction manager, over here again, estimators, building inspectors, glazers, I think are at the cutoff, okay? If that's you're average, all right? The top 5 or 6 positions, if you're average, is going to put you at the average median income in the city of Grand Rapids. But look at the 90% income range. Look at over the far right column. If you're better than average, right, that means you worked hard, you pay attention, you get to the bottom. That's where the average is. That's what that line is. That black line right there that you see, I think it's black, at least it's black on mine. That's where you're above the average median income for the city of Grand Rapids. So this industry, if you're good at what you do, you can support yourself and your family all day long by being in this industry. Okay? You can be wonderful, you can live a great life, you can feed your families, you can get married, you can send your kids to I don't know, sports programs, band programs. You can buy a Ford F-150 and drive around in a truck just like I do with it, you know, and all that type of stuff. So this industry has positions for you, okay? That's why I put this together. And down here in the right-hand corner, yeah, you gotta love what you do, you gotta be passionate about what you do, and you gotta be professional at it, but you can make a great living in this industry.